Hello and welcome to another Saturday night stat chat with me, the Stat Collector. We're going to be joined tonight by a fantastic member of the community, a wonderful chap known as 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿. I'm sure you're all aware of who that is, and he needs no further introduction. I'm just going to say a massive hello to everyone in the chat. The first three people I had today were 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿, 𝗵𝗵𝗁, and Blistering Barnacles Adventures. All three of you have won yourselves 10 groin coins, so thank you very much and well done to you guys. A massive hello to everybody else in the chat. Let's have a quick flick through, see if we can get one out. We've got 𝗵𝗵𝗁, 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿, 𝗵𝗵𝗁, we've also got Nerd UK, we've got 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗁, we've got Working Class Stacks is here as well, the 𝗪𝗁 Metal Detector, we've got Raccoon here, we've got Baron. Baron's got a new logo, everybody. Love it, Baron. Who else we got here? We have got Danny Millington as well. We have got 𝗬𝗪𝗁𝗀, we've got Magsy, we've got Jack Stacks, Silver Stag Stacker, Stacks of Silver. All the A-listers are here tonight, guys. Who else is here? Have I missed anyone? I hope not. Jamie Frost, fantastic to see you. I've got a little something I'll be unboxing from Jamie in a little while's time. Really excited about that. Let's have a look. Who's Scottish Bullying Collector? Can't miss Scottish Bullying Collector. I've missed him enough this week. Mate, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. He knows what I mean there. What else? Who else we got? Barry Wiggins, my good friend. Queen Nessie, always a pleasure to see you. Oh, good old Queen Nessie, isn't it? Robot Toaster as well. Robot, is tonight your night, mate? Is it tonight? Is tonight going to be your night? No, you were last. Robot Toaster last round, 1-2. Who is it? It's Baron, isn't it? Tonight's Baron. Tonight's Baron's night, everybody. He's on 80 groin coin. He only needs another 20. I have not got any pre-prepared groin coins tonight. I've been doing so well the last couple of weeks, and tonight I've let it all fail. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody else out who's in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. But without any further delay, let's say a very hello and welcome in our guest tonight, 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿. 𝗪𝗺, what's your camera been doing while I've not been watching? I don't know. I don't know. Look at it. It's all over the place. I'm going to have to sort that out, aren't I? Here we go. Where are you going, 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿? Here we go. Let's get you there. Here we go. Sorry about this, guys. We went through it before it started, and it was perfect, wasn't it, 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗺?
It was, yeah. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, here we go. Make him a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Sorry about this, guys. I do apologise, but I am just about there. I just need to put you back behind the... There we go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. 𝗪𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's absolutely fantastic to have you here. I know you've come on before, haven't you? But you were very new to YouTube when you came on last time, weren't you?
Yeah, and the nerves, I think, got the better of me last time.
Yeah. It's not that robot. I've actually, to be honest with you, I saw it and I'm going live tonight, and I've learned this from the past. I do not update OBS on the day that I go live because it can cause massive issues. I think that was just a glitch with Google Meet. Sometimes it happens with the video conference software, but yeah, no, I've not updated OBS yet. I might leave it a little while till they fix the glitches then. So thanks for the heads up on that one. So yeah, no, are you feeling a bit more prepared for tonight then?
I do, yeah. I mean, I've been on a few podcasts now, so I do think each time I've gotten a little bit more confident.
Oh, fantastic. That's what we like to hear, mate. That's what we like to hear. So we'll start things off in the usual fashion by having a quick look at what's been happening with the spot prices of gold, silver and platinum this week. And guys, it's been another crazy week. The craziness just has not stopped. Gold right now, gold has gone over 3,000, guys. Gold is over £3,000 an ounce. It wasn't that long ago. It was 1,500 quid an ounce. What is happening? What has happened to the world? But as I say, gold is currently sitting at £3,013.95 or $4,024.98. That's an increase on the pound of £126.30 or 4.37%, and it's an increase on the dollar of $132.36 or 3.4%. Silver now is sitting at £37.73. It had been going up £1 a week. We've skipped £36. We've gone from £35.66 up to £37.73, which is an increase of £2.07 or 5.8%. On the dollar, it's gone over $50, guys. It's done it. We have broken $50 in silver. That is monumental. That is massive. It really is. But it's currently sitting at $50.39, which is an increase of $2.31 or 4.8%. And what that shows us, guys, once again, yet again, silver has outperformed gold for another week. Can it be stopped? It doesn't seem so, does it? But let's move on to platinum. Platinum, we have had a bit of a red on platinum. Only on the dollar. On the pound, it's gone up from 1,201.33 to 1,205 pounds and 63 pence, which is an increase of £4.30 or 0.36%. The dollar hit's gone down from $1,619.42 to $1,610.06, which is a drop of $9.36 or 0.58%. So platinum on the dollar, you've let the side down there. Greens across the board, except for platinum. Sulfur, what are your thoughts on that, mate?
Oh gosh, I think it's gone absolutely crazy the last few days, and just watching all the Facebook groups of everyone trying to just sell everything they have, and everyone just wanting to buy up everything that they can. You know, it's been crazy on all the social media pages recently. A lot of fear of missing out, I think.
A lot of FOMO going off, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's still got legs. I think there's still way to go on silver, and I have been saying to people, my recommendation is to buy what you can. Buy what you can. We're seeing a lot of reasons for the value of silver to increase right now. It's not, it's not just made up. It's not people looking at charts and saying, oh, well, I think this is going to happen. There's a lot of tangible things going on in the world right now. There's a huge deficit every single year for the last 5 years on industrial silver. You've got major banks now buying silver, whether that be in ETFs or through physical precious metals, and global instability, etc., etc. All of these things are leading to the price of silver going up, as well as the fact, and I think this for me is why we're seeing such high spikes in silver right now, is because industry has suppressed the price of silver for a few years now, for quite a few years. The price of silver stagnated for quite some time, and I personally think that's due to industry. And I think that industry resistance has been broken. So it's it's been held back, and there's been all that pressure to it, wanting to go up, and now it's broken that resistance. We're seeing a lot of growth happening in a short period of time. What's your opinion on that, my friend?
I mean, I agree, but I do think at some point it must come down sort of and level out again. I mean, I'm only saying that. Yeah, I'm probably just saying that because I want to get more at better prices.
I get that, and I get a lot of people are thinking right now. If you're looking at what happened in 2011, you think it's going to be a massive crash and it's going to come tumbling down. Now, the reason I don't necessarily think that's going to happen is the deficit in industry. There's a huge deficit for the last 5 years have recorded record deficits of silver. I think in 2024 it was 149 million troy ounces deficit, and that's structural deficit in industrial silver. And this year it's predicted to be 167 to 200 million troy ounces deficit in industry. If that number keeps growing, and the demand for silver keeps increasing, but the supply cannot increase because it's a limited supply. It's a precious metal. You can only mine or recycle as much as is there to do. I can't see the price coming back down. If whilst the demand is outweighing the supply to that, because 200 million troy ounces, that's a lot, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not a small
that's
amount.
Crazy. No, definitely not.
And it is growing. It's growing year by year. So that's what makes me think I can see silver steadily. I think what we're seeing now is we're seeing a lot of growth in a short period of time because of that resistance. And I'm not saying it's going to keep growing at the rate it's going right now. That's not possible. It's not feasible. But I do think when it levels out, it's going to continue to climb at a more steady rate going forwards. We will be closer to the 2 million side for this year. I agree, Silver Digger. I think it's going to be more like 200 million. I'm just going on what the the industry experts have predicted this year. Of course, we won't know until 2026 because obviously we're not at the end of the year yet, so we're still waiting to find that out. But no, I absolutely agree with 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗃 there. What are your thoughts on that, mate?
I mean, I can see it, yeah, definitely going up, and I honestly don't know, because it didn't seem that not that long ago that we were talking about how we've only just managed to recuperate the all-time high from, when was it, 2008?
2011. So
2011.
So in the UK, the all-time high in the UK, because it differs due to the strength of different currencies. With the dollar and the pound being at different strengths, means the USA had an all-time high at a different period in time to our all-time high. Technically, you should go on the USA one because globally silver is traded in the dollar. But in the UK, the all-time high in the UK was 2011. When you saw a very high peak there, and it came crashing all the way back down. And you're absolutely right. And this is the kind of thing people do need to be aware of. It took a very long time, to the point where it was literally only a couple of weeks ago. 5 weeks ago, where we broke the £30 mark, which was, higher than 2011. So if you bought at the very worst time in 2011, you would have had to hold your assets till now to sell them. But the thing is, there was very different things going off in 2011 than there is happening now. It was, what caused that spike was down to a number of different factors. One of them, there was a silver squeeze going on by people like JP Morgan, etc. They were short squeezing silver, and they got into a position where they actually they were shorting, but they were actually having to buy and call as well to recoup losses, and it caused quite a bit of I'm not going to say manipulation, because it wasn't manipulation, but it caused the system to show that there was less silver than there was, which made it look like it was valued higher than it should have been. That was only one of the issues. There was other things like industrial silver. People were looking at the potential of industrial silver, but it was way before it actually got there. So they were predicting how much silver would be used in industry 10 years down the line. And what happened was, it got a lot of traction. It went up extremely quickly, and unfortunately it came back down. But the thing is, you've got to remember, now silver deficit in industry has only happened for the last 5 years. 6 years ago, there was more silver than required. There was excess silver left 6 years ago. And then in the last 5 years, 5 years ago was the first year where we recorded a structural deficit. And what a structural deficit is, it means there is literally, it's not an issue with production. It's not that they had strikes or etc. etc. There's not enough of a raw material to meet that supply. That's what a structural deficit is. So that only started happening 5 years ago. And in the last 5 years, the amount of structural deficit in industry has grown up every single year. And I predict, with what we're seeing with industrial silver, electric cars, because you've got to remember, 5 years ago, there weren't as many people driving around in Teslas or electric vehicles as there is now. It's really starting to boom now, and it's only really at the beginning. I can only predict, really, we're going to need more and more silver for industry, for all these. There's military uses for it, there's medical uses for it in industry. There's silver nitrate's used a lot in medicines and various things. And then you've got your EV, electric vehicles, you've got solar paneling, you've got so many additional uses now for silver that didn't exist in 2011. And that's why I'm looking at the market very differently now.
Yeah, I mean, that does all make sense. Oh gosh, looks like I almost fell off my chair then.
Blew him off his chair, guys. What about that? That's the price of silver. That's the power of silver for you right now. It's blowing silver off. It's mate. It's a complicated situation, and I'm not going to pretend like I can sit here and spout the way I do. I don't have all the answers. These are my predictions. These are my personal predictions of somebody who is not a financial advisor, is just looking at what is happening right now, and it's just what I think. I mean, I'm not slowing down buying the silver I'm buying, for sure. That's one thing. I'm going to keep buying as much as I can for now, and see where it goes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Jamie. To be honest with you, gold. I think the thing is, while ever it's happening with silver, it's you're going to see things happening with gold as well. Gold is just so hot right now. I mean, £3,000 for an ounce. I mean, literally, I'm not. I know I'm getting on a bit now, guys, but I'm not talking many years ago. Literally, just a couple of years ago, silver dipped below 1,500 quid an ounce. I had the channel. We did videos and contents on it, and everyone went out and bought a load of silver. It was fantastic. And then just after that is when it really started to come up. But there are a lot of things. James is right. Things like Diwali, etc. The Indian festivals, they have a massive effect on gold. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see it steady out or whether it will keep going. The problem with gold is there's not as much stuff you can look at. Like with silver, there's all these tangible things like the deficit and these, because I can tell you now, the two major banks that are buying silver are the Saudi bank, but they're buying silver ETFs, so they're buying silver stocks basically. They're looking at it as a investment vehicle, and they're recognising that this is going to keep going up in value, so they're just looking at it to invest. Now, on the other hand, you've got people like Russia, and Russia have just spent 535 million pounds on precious metals, some of which an undisclosed percentage is silver. Obviously, it's gold and silver and possibly platinum too and other precious metals, but they're buying physical metal. And what that suggests to me is they see this deficit in industry. They've got a war going on right now, Russia. They have more of a need for silver than anyone else because they've got all the civilian uses that everyone else has got, but they're actively at war now. So we've got a high ramped up, military usage of silver right now. And I think the reason they're buying physical silver is because they recognise that there's a deficit in silver. In a few years' time, people are going to be wanting to build all these cars, these solar panels, etc., etc. But if you haven't got it, you can't do it. And
Do you think do you think that
no.
Russia and China, could potentially try and force the world markets to go back to a gold standard? That's something I've been reading recently. Do you think that's something?
I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know. I would have to look into that a lot more before I could give you a really good answer on that. What are your views on it? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I mean, the ones with the most money are really some of the most powerful countries in the world, and if you own all the gold and all the silver, if you do decide to go back to that, then if that's what they'll accept, then you have to do it as well, wouldn't you? Sort of like a knock-on effect.
I'd love it. I would love it. I'd love us to go back to the gold standard. I think it's a huge shame that we came back from the gold standard and we use fiat currency now, which is worthless. There's no actual intrinsic value. Well, I mean, you could say there's an amount of intrinsic value in the copper and nickel that the coins are made out of, but it's negligible, isn't it? So I believe me, I would love it if they did, and that would be something absolutely fantastic. I don't know. The problem is, especially and also, when you talk about gold standard, you would assume that you would go back to using silver for coinage as well. Because how they did in the past, gold sovereign, your silver crowns, etc., lower denomination, silver coins went down to copper coins, etc. Now, if there's already a deficit for silver in industry, are they going to want to use silver for coinage? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't, would they? They come knocking on the door. No. We need your silver and gold, please.
That's not actually. You say that as a joke, but that's something I was going to bring up very, very shortly. And it's a genuine concern. It's a real genuine concern for me right now that at some point in the future, I'm not saying tomorrow, I'm not even saying this decade, what worries me is if we keep seeing this deficit for silver and governments start saying we need silver for industry, you could start looking at a confiscation. Where it's happened with gold. It happened with gold, I think, around the time of the First World War, where there was gold confiscation in the UK. And it is something that does genuinely worry me about if the deficit of silver keeps growing and growing and growing over the years, will we get to a point where government starts saying, well, you can't have silver bullion, mate. We need it to make these power stations. We need it to make these and all this stuff we want. What we'll do is we'll pay you this much per ounce for your silver, but we're gonna come around and take it off you. That is a genuine concern of mine.
This is why some people like to bury it. I've seen a lot of preppers that like to go and bury their stack in the garden.
Yeah, it's 100%. Actually, it's 100% why, mate. It really genuinely is. But yeah, that does concern me a little bit. I mean, the problem is, like, on the one hand, it's fantastic if we keep seeing these as investors in silver, and especially the longer you've been in silver, the better it is for you. You know, the more you see this deficit, it's fantastic because it'll drive the price up. But it also increases the risk of them getting to a critical point where they have to turn around and say, no, we want your bullion. Now, you're not allowed your 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃. You're not allowed your 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃. Get your today mint stackers over here. You know what I mean? So that does worry me a little bit. Yeah, and we're talking possibilities, if buts and maybes at this point, but it is a genuine concern. I'll be honest with you. But it'd be
easier for the government to do it in the UK though, compared to somewhere like the States, because they can protect themselves.
Yeah. Second Amendment, baby. you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it's there for, to protect you against tyrannical governments who want to come and take your precious metals. That is literally what it was designed to be for. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it would be a lot easier in the UK, mate. It'd be, I mean, look at what it's like in the UK now, isn't it? You know, we're so, I don't know how to say it. We're so it's hard. I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it, if you know what I mean. But we've got very stringent social laws. I'll say that because that is objective. We have got possibly some of the most stringent social laws in the world. So yeah, I agree that it would be a lot easier over here than it would be in the States, for sure. Is 8 PM here? Sorry, chat. We will come, as per usual, guys. We will come back to the chat in a bit. If you do have any questions, put them into Stack Chat Interact, and we'll answer them later. Or if you pop them on a super chat, I'll read them out immediately for you guys. Just say it, TSC. No, I'm not saying it. I'm being all PC and that, innit? You know what I mean? So, but you know what I mean. Like we've got things like the Malicious Communications Act, which has taken away our freedom of speech, which literally, that I'm not making that up. You don't have freedom of speech in the UK anymore, and we haven't since the introduction of the Malicious Communications Act, which basically makes it against the law to say certain things. Right or wrong, I'm not making a judgment on whether it's right or wrong. I'm just objectively saying that is the state we're in the UK. But they did, yes, Toaster. I didn't touch on the American banning of silver, which you're absolutely right, did happen. I touched on the the UK ban, but you're right. As I say, it's happened in other places as well, and certainly in the USA. And as I say, it's happened before. It can certainly happen again. It really, really can. But mate, great views on that, mate, and thank you for discussing that. We'll have to wait and see where we are next week on it, won't we? But what's your prediction for next week, mate?
Silver wise, I think it will probably stay the same around that price mark at the moment. I think because everyone's still gonna buy as much as they can next week. I don't know. I don't see it going much higher at the moment.
No, I think we're gonna see this till it hits 40, mate. Is my prediction.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At 40, I don't know. I don't know what will happen at 40. If it goes past 40 and it keeps going up, sky's the limit. 40 will be the next big resistance. That will be the next big resistance, because what will happen is it will hit 40, and that'll be a lot of people's trigger to sell. But the thing, like I say, the deficit that we're seeing, I don't know. We'll see. I think we're going to see similar gains this time next week on gold, silver, and platinum. I think platinum, it's not been doing as much as silver as it's been. It's been hovering around less than 1% up to about 1% for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's silver and gold. We're seeing these big percent increases. Like silver, near enough 5% a week. Gold, somewhere between 2 and 5% a week, etc. So I think 40 within 2 weeks, APM says. I agree. I actually agree with that. 40 within a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, but within 2 to 3 weeks for sure. And then same as I say, once we get to 40, we'll see. I'm kind of at a case where it's see what happens at 40. You know, we might see. But I think what will happen is when it hits where it's going to be, you'll see a bit of a dip. You will see a bit of a dip, and it will come down a little bit, but then it'll start to go back up a bit. Because we've had dips in the last few weeks, guys. There was quite a big dip early this week. It dropped quite a bit. What happened was, I think it got to about 120-ish a gram, and you could if you looked at the graph, you could clearly see what had happened is it got so high, hit that number, hit resistance, fell back down. It fell back down to 115. Which basically was the floor, and then it started coming straight back up again. So yeah, I think we're going to see similar gains this time next week. Селфа thinks it's possibly going to start leveling out a little bit, but we'll see next week, mate. It'll be interesting, won't it?
Yeah, definitely be interesting to see what happens. Do you think if silver rises up a lot higher, then you're going to start seeing, you know, petty theft of like solar panels and things like this? Do you reckon? Or
I think the chances of that kind of thing happening will be increased for sure. I would certainly say, whilst there's a hubbub about it, and if it starts hitting the mainstream, start hiding it more and better, because it will start appearing on more people's radar. If you know, people aren't thinking, oh, let's go and nick people's silver coins right now. But if it hits the mainstream, it starts hitting the news headlines, silver doing this, silver doing that, and the masses start seeing about it, then I think, it will actually increase security risks. It'll make it more desirable for people to steal. So, and anything that's more desirable is more likely to be stolen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely don't want to have a big silver chain around the neck, because if it, you know, people might just pinch it, or it's got to be careful.
Well, you don't want to have a big silver chain around the neck in the wrong neighbourhood, for sure. You know what I mean? You know, you're not be walking out with it. You know what I mean? That is for sure. But that's the spot prices this week. Thank you very much for coming on early and chatting with me about that. So I've really enjoyed doing that with you. And same as I say, guys, I am not a financial advisor, and you do not need me to remind you of that, because it is blatantly obvious. So, you know, just be careful. You know, make decisions that you feel comfortable with. I know it's new territory. It is new territory. We've never been here before with silver, so I get it. You know, people are a little bit wary, and I get that. Will this be the same as 2011? I spoke about that a little earlier, Lisa. I gave a few reasons why I do not think it will be the same as 2011. There are quite a few things out there that are very different to what was happening at 2011, and I honestly don't think that will be the case. 23.12 on the 1st of Jan, BBA. Oh, was that last year? I was saying next year. Good chance to that. I'd like it, but I don't see it happening. But it's gone up. It's gone up a huge amount this year. Right then, guys. So we don't have any new releases from Royal Mint. Everything on the website we went through last week. In bullion, it's the bond one, the last bond one, and in the commemoratives, it was the Lion of England, the 𝗂𝗶𝗃. So no need to go over to that, but I do have quite a few announcements to go through. By the way, guys, it's not going to be a late one tonight, because I've only got sulfur till probably just before 9 o'clock, and normally I would probably carry on my own afterwards, but I'm at the West Midlands Coin Fair tomorrow, so I'm probably going to end it when we say goodbye to sulfur. So Drew, great to see you, mate. So yes, announcements, guys. So a few of them. Right, first off, Stacker Social announcements. We are getting so close to 2,000 subscribers. Members. When I looked earlier today, we were 19 off 2,000. So come on, guys. If you're not a member of Stacker Social, what are you doing? Get over there. The link's in the description. Get on over there. In fact, why am I saying links in description for Stacker Social when I can just press that button and the link magically appears just like that? And if I press that button, it says, thank you to 𝗖𝗺 to coming on. And if I press this button, it reminds you all to lick the like button. Go on, guys, get that like button licked. We got up to 60 like clicks last week. Last week. So let's see if we can improve on that. And I might not even sing to you tonight. We'll see. We'll see how things play out with that. But announcement. So 2,000 members. Let's get that done, guys. Come on, next big number. So that's happened so quick since the last 1,000 one. That has. The other one with Stackers Social is. Yeah, Sulphur. I'm just going to turn you off for a second, mate. If you haven't got it yet, guys, if you don't have it yet, there's still a few available of the fantastic brand new Stackers Social Fine Silver 999 1 ounce beautiful minted bars right there. I'm so proud to have mine. But if you don't have yours, don't worry. There's still a chance, guys. Get over to Cardiff Gold. I think the link to that's also in the website. Could well be, but if it's in the website, in the description. If it's not, it's in the last video I did with the when I showed it off. So do get on over and get those grabs. I've been loving seeing all the show me pickups, pictures of everyone when we've been arriving. So thank you very much for sharing those. The other Stackers Social related announcement, I'm going to hold on to. I'm going to hold on to that one because there's a little something to go with that one. So let me remind you all that in a couple of weeks, a couple of weeks? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks, 1 day less than 3 weeks, myself, Nemo's Numismatics and Stacking with Caravans are going to be doing a super spooky ghost hunt, guys, and I'm starting to get really excited about this. I'm not lying to you, I really am. What's your? It's Halloween, guys, so we're all right to talk about this because it's Halloween month. What's your views on ghosts?
Oh, I believe in them, but I couldn't go out and look for things like that. That would spook me out too much.
Oh, fair. Well, to give someone, I'll go into more details of what we're doing now because obviously it's only a few weeks down the line. Check out Stack Chat Interact. Oh, nerd. Yeah, sorry guys, I was too tired to set up my bloody green screen tonight. Let's pop over because nerds pop this in here. Look at that. Check that out. It's put. This is my nerd trophy, which I will award to the best Halloween video from Conic Chase on Halloween night. Oh, fantastic! But I'm not going to be putting my video out from Halloween night, mate. I'll have to get home and do a bit of editing before I put the video out. So I'll be doing a video of Halloween night, but it won't be uploaded Halloween night, unfortunately. But what's happening is we're going to a place called Conic Chase, and if you haven't heard about Conic Chase, it's crazy. It's insane. Let me tell you what has been cited or supposedly cited at Conic Chase because it's insane. You've got black-eyed demon children, you've got phantom hitchhikers, you've got werewolves, you've got UFOs, you've got pigmen, you've got soldier ghosts, you've got literally everything you can think of is meant to be there. Now, I'm a bit skeptical. I've been part of a paranormal investigation group for many years. I haven't been active for the last few years since I started the channel, etc. But I've been to a lot of places, and I'm not seeing a lot of evidence. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just not. I'm not expecting to really see anything when we're out there because I've done loads of these investigations. And apart from one voice that I recorded, which I've shown on the channel a few times, I've never really got anything. But what excites me is the other thing that's supposedly been spotted in Conic Chase, and that is big cats. And I am a real believer in the UK big cat population. Have you got any thoughts on that, mate?
Yeah, no, I've got a friend who's just done a short film recently about it. He likes to go around the forest and believes that there must be something out in the forest of Dean somewhere. So yeah, I mean, it could possibly be out there and we haven't seen.
Well,
but then you do get you do get big breeds of cats, don't you? Like Maine Coons and things like that. Like if it was.
Look, you get a Maine Coon, but I've seen Maine Coons. They are big. Don't get me wrong. The dogs, a semi-large sized dog, mid-sized dog sized cat. That's not what I saw. Mate. I've got my own story when it comes to big cats, which is why I'm a true blue believer that there is big cats in the UK, and that's why I'm really excited to go down and explore and see if we can find any evidence of it. I've said it, I've mentioned it before a few times. I was walking through a town. I was living at the time. It was a town called Bulwell in Nottingham, and I was walking down the main street, and there's some flats on the other side of the road. Like imagine council square block of flats. So there's a block of flats, and then there's an alley, block of flats, an alley, a block of flats, an alley, and along the other side of the flats there's a path that's parallel to the road I'm walking down. And I'm walking down, and I see this thing over there. I'm like, oh, what's that? What's that? And I kept walking. We get to the next one, and it's matching me. It's matching me as we're walking down. And every time I get to one of the path bits, it's there, and I can see it, and it's huge thing. Clearly the shape of a cat, and I couldn't believe it. It happened around 2008. I got my camera out because people say, "Oh, I got my camera out," and I took about 50 pictures in 2008 with a 2008 camera phone at the middle of the night. So you can imagine how good those photos came out. Literally black photos. You couldn't see a damn thing, which was the most frustrating thing. But yeah, since that day, and obviously I got off because I don't fancy tangling a big cat. But
was it like just like an outline, or did you see like a color, or?
You couldn't see colour. You couldn't see colour because they were kind of like street lights where it wasn't. It was kind of silhouetted, but you could see very clearly the shape of it. But you couldn't make out, unfortunately, any distinguishing colours, which would have been a lot better because that would have told me immediately exactly what it was. You know what I mean? But no, I couldn't see any colours. But same as I say, since that day, and the thing is, I've done quite a bit of research in it because of that. And the thing is, it's not even a question of whether or not there were big cats in the UK. During the 1980s, they introduced the Dangerous Animals Act, which prohibited a lot of people from owning pets that we were allowed to own up until then. And what happened was a lot of owners, because it was now against the law to own these animals, they just released them into the wild. Now, it's believed that those animals died out due to harsh winters. It was too cold for them. They're from tropical environments, etc., and they've died out. Now, the beast of Beast of Dartmoor, wasn't it? Very, very, very famous. And I really do believe that was a puma. That was a black puma in Dartmoor. So I'm kind of the opinion that I'm 100% sure that there was big cats in the UK. Whether or not they're still out there is another thing. But if there's any animal in the animal kingdom, any one of them that would be able to go undetected, let's be honest, it's a cat, isn't it? They're the most stealthy animals on the planet. It's what they're known for. So yeah, that's what I'm getting most interested for. But what we're going to meet at what's known as the Castle Ring. The Castle Ring is it's where there used to be an Iron Age fort. There's been loads of creepy sightings around there. So there's a car park right next to the Castle Ring. We'll meet up at that car park, go into the Castle Ring for a couple of hours, jump back into the cars because Cannock Chase is a huge area, and there's from my research, there's 3 sites that are worth going to, and that's so you've got the Castle Ring, and that's where you see the black-eyed children. There's been UFO sightings there, etc., etc. Loads of creepy goings on. You go down to the Pie Green Tower. That's where Pigman. I forgot to mention Pigman. There's a Pigman of Cannock Chase as well, and that's where he's meant to be hunted. He's meant to be spotted around Pie Green Tower. And then there's a cemetery there, which is a military cemetery. And what they did, this was an agreement that the British government had with the German government and a couple of other governments due to the Second World War, etc. Whereas to make it easier for people to be tracked by their loved ones, if any German prisoner of war died in the UK, they were all taken to this one cemetery at Cannock Chase. And that means it made it a lot easier to pinpoint down where a loved one was, rather than it could be in God knows how many cemeteries throughout the whole country. All you have to do is go to that one cemetery and try and find it. So it makes it so much easier. So that's meant to be a good spot as well. The German cemetery is meant to be signs of ghostly German soldiers walking around, and a couple of werewolf sightings as well. So, like I said, guys, there's a lot down there. There's a reason, because a few people said, Nerd, I'll show that in a minute, Nerd, that's hilarious. Because a few people, I had the idea quite a while ago, and I said to people, I'm going to look into doing something for Halloween, but a couple of other people like Nemo and I think Punk mentioned something about it, and Caravan as well. They said we should do something at Halloween. I said, oh look, I've already had the idea of going to Cannock Chase, and the reason I said Cannock Chase is I don't know any other supernatural hotspots with as much going on, or supposedly going on, as Cannock Chase. There's too much for me. There's too much for me. You know, it can't all be true. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. It's the investigation. It's all public land. You know, we don't have to pay anything. There's no charges, anything like that. You just need to get yourself to there. Bring a torch with you, bring a camera with you, and bring a packed lunch with you with some warm clothes. That's all you'll need. No cost to it whatsoever. So just pop down, you know, come and meet up with us. Just bear in mind, there's a few people, and I'm being serious here, guys. There's a few people that suggested they might come down dressed in costume and try and scare us. Fine. honestly, it's fine. But do please bear in mind that, as I've said, this is a real supernatural hotspot, and I guarantee you we will not be the only group in the area doing an investigation, okay? Because it's Halloween at Cannock Chase. So just be sure that you're jumping out of the right group, because that could lead to a little bit of an awkward situation. But yeah, come down in costumes and try and scare us. Please do. I'd love that. I would love that. But yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be a lot of fun, that is, guys. And it's only 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks away now. So there's a room in Stacker Social. It's the Ghost Hunt meetup room. I've put a few videos about what goes off in Cannock Chasing there. You can have a look at them and, you know, decide for yourselves. But me, Caravan, and Nemo are going to be doing we're going down to film content. They can film whatever they want, you know, that's down to them how they want to attack it. But I'm just going to do a straight up ghost hunt supernatural investigation to see what happens, see if I'm able to do anything. Now, I was in two minds. I was going to do a spoof, like try and do a spoof Ghost Hunters episode or something like that, but I think I'm going to actually take it a little bit more seriously and do a proper investigation. You know, I don't think we're going to find anything supernatural. I never have before, but why not? Give it a go, aren't you? You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, on announcements, I can't think of any, except for the one that I said. There's something to go with it. Falling off my bloody chair here. Right. Not light, man. Not light after I've been bloody working all bloody day. Right, let me get my knife in here because I'm really excited about this one, guys. There was a. I tell you what, there's been a bit of a clue given about what's in this box. The first person to put in the chat, I'm not going to open it yet. First person to put in the chat what's inside this box, 10 groin coins. Come on, guys. What's in the box?
Did you treat yourself the Silverpunk 16 panel or 12 panel piece?
That's exactly what this is. It's one Silverpunk paw, mate. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not coins, actually. But it is related to coins. It is related to coins. It's heavy. Too heavy for cigars. I ain't got money to buy this weight of cigars. See why? You're mad. Anyone? Any more for any more, guys? Any more for any more? Not satanic. It was just banned on nature before religion came along. Oh, okay. I don't know. Books. Books. What books? I can't accept books, can I? I can't just accept books. It could be any book. What book is it? What is it? A book? I don't know. Maybe it's also the answer to one of last week's Groin Coin questions as well. So that's a little clue. You can remember what we asked last week. 365 book. Just look at it. Oh, I don't know. I hope there's one in there, Baron. I hope there's one in there. But it's not wrong. Look, it's not wrong. Look at this. Look at this. What we got here is an entire box. Only need one. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Let's go out of the way. Precious metals. Oh, this is one of the journals. There we go. Right. Here we go, guys. Stacking silver in the UK, protecting wealth in an age of inflation by 365 days of silver. And these guys, I'm so proud to announce, are going to be available on my whatnot, because I've got loads of them. Look at this, guys. I've got loads of them. These are going to be available on my whatnot. Now, guys, the only place you can buy these at the moment, is on Amazon. And they're £13.65 on Amazon. 13 quid flat, guys. 13 quid flat. We're out doing Amazon. Get out of here, Amazon. We don't want your prices. Take that 65p with you. Cheapest place you can buy the brand new 365 Days of Silver book. And what a great book it is. You know, why not? I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be a beginner, do you, to have one of those on your shelf? I think every stacker should have one of these on the shelves. But 365. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to get the journal.
The journal, yeah, I think these are good, because you know, genuinely do not have to be a beginner stacker to get benefit out of one of these. You just put down the date, what it's made out of, type, weight, where you got it from, what you paid, what the spot price is, and what the premium is. Fantastic. You know, highly recommend doing that. Really do highly recommend doing that. It should have been a free. No, 13. 3 quid. 3 quid. Where are you getting your books from? £1 start. I'll do one at auction. £1 start, guys. You know, I'll you know, if it sells for less, I'll make up the difference. It's a bit of fun. You know, why not? Why not? In fact, you know what? I'm going to first one to buy one. There you go. Tonight's duck race bundle. How's that? Bought one myself, guys. Bought one myself. So there's one for grabs tonight in the duck race bundle. I'll auction one with a £1 start on Monday, and then we'll put, you know, they'll be in the shop for 13 quid a pop, which genuinely is the cheapest place you can buy them, guys, and it's cheaper than Amazon, which is the only place you can currently buy them. So do get involved on that. I highly recommend it. I really do. Speaking of duck races, Selfa, let me bring you back.
Yep.
Shall we? In fact. Shall we go through what's in tonight's duck race?
Yeah.
So I just have to get rid of you again, man. All that. As soon as I brought back in, I'm asking him to come back on, and I'm going to go through it. Great bundle tonight, guys. What you've got the obligatory little rubber ducky, shaded rubber ducky right there from Nemo's Numismatics. We've got the Resident Sniper, Ian Atterbury's stickers right there, Coin Noob's business card right there, Stacks and Socials business card right there. You've got Israel Coin sticker right there. You've got CY Sterling sticker right there. You've got Queen Elizabeth when she was looking all young and hot stamp sticker right there. You've got a Saturday Night Stack Chat sticker right there. You've got the Stack Collector sticker right there, Stackers Social sticker right there. Oh, Shiny, thanks you so much for joining and becoming a proper member. I really appreciate you, my friend. And then you've got a Diaxis sticker right there as well. You've also got, check this out, guys, these are very exclusive. Very exclusive. I'm getting looked after right now, aren't I, for these duck race bundles? Because right here we've got the Nerds Beast #1, the Bulldog of England, and I will read it again for you. With a face only a stacker could love, and a growl that scares away fiat currency. This squat legend guards your stack like it's the last tin of corned beef in post-Brexit Britain. I'm paraphrasing. Draped in Union Jack swagger and powered by pure stubbornness, he's not just a symbol of Britain, he is Britain! If Britain had 4 legs and snored like a freight train. Nerd, fantastic work right there. Keeping it on the 3D printed items, you've got a Nerd X Tech Pinger right there, donated by Tech the Coin Hunter. What a guy. You've also got the Cardiff Gold pencil case. There will be a Cardiff Gold pen in there. I've just forgot to grab one. Unless I forget to put it in the package, because I've been known to do that. Stacks of Silver, thanks for coming along. Let me know, guys, have either of you not in the duck race? I've got to be careful when people become members, because what happens is they'll already be in there, and then I add them again. So let me just check. Shiny, you are. Stacks, yeah, you both already in the duck race. No worries. Right, so monetary wise, you've got a 1,000 guineas by the man himself, Ian Atterbury, the governor. Poker chips. You got a good amount of poker chips. I'm throwing my crowns everywhere. You've got. In fact, it is supposed to be for super chats, but I've got to do it when someone becomes a member, haven't I? That's for 𝗫𝗫𝗫. That's for Stacks of Silver. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, poker chips, you've got the Stack Collector poker chip right there. You've got the Grindcoin poker chip right there, as courtesy of Nemo's Numismatics. You've got the Stackers Social 1K Duck Race Privy Mark poker chip right there. You've got the 𝗬𝗔𝗍 poker chip right there. You've got the man himself, Ian Atterbury poker chip right there. You've also got the Silver Spectre poker chip right there. You've got the 365 days. You're going to win, guys. Oh, 1 ounce from Cobra. You're a legend, mate. What a guy. You've got the 365 poker chip and book to go with it. You've got an ounce of silver from Cobra Stacker. Poker chips. You've still got an Nemo's Numismatic one. You've got an ounce of copper from Ian Atterbury. I feel like I've let you down here, guys, because all I put in is a 1968 very nice condition Kennedy dollar. Silver. It's 40% silver, also known as silver clad, in extra fine condition, and I do mean that. You've got, look at all the detail on there. You probably can't see it very well yourselves over the camera, but very, very nice detail on that. But you know, I might have to just pop another coin in. Might have to pop you a shilling in, or an English shilling or something. I'll tell you what, I'll put an English shilling in, and I'll put a US quarter in. What do you reckon? How's that, guys? What do you reckon to that, Selfer?
That's really good. I really want one of those 40% American war dollars.
Yeah, I'll send you one out. I'll send you one across, mate. That's no worries. It's a lovely dollar TC. Oh, thank you, mate. It is nice. And you know what? Because you're right here, these aren't silver. These are copper nickel. These are after the silver date. But they're very nice. They're very, very nice. So let's see if I can find one. Have I got any spares? Here we go. We've got a spare. It is the 1984, my year of birth, Canadian dollar right here. As I say, guys, these aren't silver, these are copper nickel, but they're beautiful. They are beautiful coins. This one is 1534 Jacques Cartier, 1534, and then dated 1984 on the coin. Beautiful design on it. Flip it over. You've got the Arnold Machin Queen Elizabeth II right there. Absolutely stunning condition once again on that one. I'll throw that in. I'll throw you an English shilling in, and I'll throw you a 500 silver shilling and a 90% silver Canadian quarter. There you go, guys. There you go. And that's only because people like Cobra's been so generous. It makes me want to be a bit more generous myself. So thank you, Cobra. Thank you, 𝗵𝗫𝗫. Thank you, Ian Atterbury, and everybody else, 𝗬𝗫𝗍, Nemo, everyone who sent either poker chips, stickers. See why you're in there. Everyone who has. I'm always going to forget someone. What a haul, says Nerd. Yeah, absolutely, mate. What a bloody haul. You've done well there, guys. Here we go. Selfie, you're back.
I am back. That's a really amazing giveaway.
Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that, and you know, it's not. I can't take all the credit, can I? You know what I mean? It's Cobra's done something very, very fantastic there. Oh no, you take care, Cobra. I'll speak to you on phone in the next couple of days, mate. We'll catch up. But thank you so much. I truly appreciate that, mate. 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗀 superior. No. Ian's just said 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗀 superior effigy TSE McCloof get out. God, look, 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗀 is great. 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗀 is great. I think Gillick is better than 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗀, and I personally think McCloof is better than Gillick personally. And they're the best three. And then put IRB and JC wherever you want. They're kind of similar, and I don't think either one's better than the other. Oh, look at that! Who's got himself a sniped poker chip there? Check you out.
I know, I had to keep bidding on things. I was glad I didn't win. I was like, please, Ian, please snipe me. Yeah. So, thank you for that. I've been after that for a while.
No, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Did I get you that on Monday?
You did, yeah. You? Yep.
Yes, yes. Well done, Ian. You were saying you wanted one. I was like, I'll send you one. If Ian don't send you one, I'll send you one. But he got up to the challenge and he sent one across. We wouldn't give our stuff to just anyone TSC. It's because of you. Oh, mate. You're going to make me cry. I'm tired. I've been working my arse off all day. I will cry. I will cry today if you get me all emotional like that. Right, okay. I think that's it for the announcements, if I'm not mistaken. I might have half remembered one then. Side announcements. These aren't proper announcements yet, but side announcements. Secret Santa is going to be starting imminently. In fact, if you're a content creator in the UK and you're going to be in Secret Santa this year, DM me and let me know, and I'll get you down. But we'll look to get the room set up in Stackers Social very, very soon, and then obviously at Christmas there'll be the best and worst Christmas tree competition as well. Oh, that was it, isn't it, guys? Of course, we've got. And I think we're about 2 minutes away from when I wanted to do it, so it's perfect. We've got the winners of this round of Stackers Showdown to go through, haven't we?
Yep.
Let's have a look. Where are we? Stackers Showdown. Where's my channel? There we go. Stackers Showdown. Right then. Where are we standing at the moment? Let's have a look. I'm gonna be closing them. They're not finished yet. But I think I can end the poll. If I remember correctly, I can. Yeah, I can end it. So I'm going to be ending them very, very soon, guys. Very soon. I did put a reminder in earlier to get your votes in. There's 2 categories. One is the best collection, and the other one is the best piece. Because we've done that. It's supposed to be best collection, and it's not meant to be taken too seriously. There's no prizes or anything. It's just for fun. The whole idea is just it gives us an excuse to share all our quite different pieces of silver and enjoy them all together as a community. That's the main idea. That's why I love the collections. But people haven't been doing it that long. It's not. They wanted to feel part of the competition as well. So we thought we'd do best piece where everyone nominates one piece, or they can just put forward one piece. And then everyone's got a chance, and it's nice to win, isn't it? Even if it's just for fun, it is nice to win. So
What if they win 10 groin coins, whoever wins it? Is that something you could do?
Yeah, of course. They'll get 10. Yeah, they can have 10 groin coins. Good call. Good call. That's what you're playing for, guys. The coveted groin coins. I can't post links on my phone. Both will be in TSC's Whatnot store soon. Yes, yeah. As of the next couple of days, they will be available before Monday. And I'll do one as a £1 start on Monday as a bit of fun. I can't do them all at that because obviously they cost what they cost, and that's why I've got to put them up at that cost. But it is the cheap. You can't get them cheaper anywhere else. It's cheaper than Amazon, guys. So do head on over. The link for my Whatnot is in the description of the video, actually, for my Whatnot shop. There's not a lot in there at the moment. I haven't listed anything for Monday. I'm looking down there because it's all down there ready to be listed. But yeah, it'll be up for Monday. I'll get some more journals over to you. Oh, thank you, 𝗵𝗵𝗃. I appreciate that, mate. We've sold your first one, mate. We've sold it to me because I've put it in tonight's Duck Race bundle. I thought that'd be a nice little addition to the prize there. So yes, Stackers Showdown, guys. What should we do for the next round, Selfa? Any suggestions?
Oh, for the next round?
Yeah.
As in for group? What? Sorry, what do you?
No,
what do you mean?
for Stackers Showdown, because Vintage Silver ends tonight. We're going to find the winner out very soon. So if you do want to cast your vote, guys, get over to Stackers Social right now and do it, because I'm going to be ending the polls very, very shortly. Currently we've got a draw. Oh no, that's the best piece, Group A. Best collection. It's currently Benson Coins. Benson Coins have got. 𝗵𝗷𝗄𝗏, thank you so much. I already know you're in the duck race for tonight, mate. So fantastic. But at the moment, it's Benson Coins with 29%. We've got 365 Days of Silver, Scottish Bullion, both on 21%. They did both have awesome collections. Silver Noggy, I thought might have done a bit better. Silver Noggy. He's only got 7%, but he showed some fantastic pieces. I mean, to be honest with you guys, well done to everyone who took part. Nessie, I meant to go to the shop today. I was so tired, I completely forgot. And then when I got home, I didn't have the energy to go. I didn't even put my green screen up. But the Scar will be back for next week. I'm just running so far behind. So it looks like it's going to be Benson. Go on, mate.
Benson. I was thinking, what about the nicest, oldest silver piece? You know, so it's not. It can.
Not yet. It's I would for sure that will be an antique silver round. Not we're old. Where stuff will have to be at least 100 years old for that round. But that's a bit too close to the vintage one. I want to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking something like poured pieces. Or commemoratives, something like that. What do you reckon?
I think commemoratives would be good.
Commemoratives, that's a good one. I don't want to do that one yet because I'm not ready for that. I need more time to get stuff out. Although
I'm looking at a board piece.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Maybe poured.
Yeah. Poured pieces. Let's do poured pieces next. Poured. Yeah, next round's going to be poured pieces, guys. Same rules apply. Rarest we're going to do one for rarest, Baron. There is going to be a round for rarest coming up. I've already got that planned, so don't worry about that one. Next round, we're going to do poured pieces. So all you have to do is preferably take a video. You can. If you've got a YouTube channel, post it to YouTube. If you haven't, send it to me. I can put it on YouTube if you want, or just post your video into Stacker Social. That's absolutely fine. If you don't even feel comfortable doing a video, do a photo. You've got a better chance. I think you've got a better chance if you put a video because you'll show the pieces better. You don't even have to say anything. You can just show your pieces clearly, and that's absolutely fine. You don't have to do like a narrated video or anything like that. It's for silver that wins it, nothing else. So you preferably do a video, at least do a photo, pop it into Stackers Social, Stackers Showdown room. When you do, just nominate which item from your collection you want to put forward as the best piece. Now, some people, they only put forward one piece. And if you only put forward one piece, it's fine, but you will only be entered into the best piece competition. You won't go into the best collection. Anyone does a collection and nominates the best piece will be in both the collection and best piece categories. Now, it's a little bit confusing, but we wanted to make sure it was as inclusive to anyone. So, people who've just started yesterday, they may only have a few pieces, can still get involved and still have some fun with it. You know what I mean? So, what do you reckon? Shall we call it for the collection? Because it looks like Benson's won.
Yep.
Let's do it. There we go. End poll. Benson Coins collects. Congratulations. Well done. We're going to end the poll. And Benson Coin has taken it with 29%. Well done to you there, Benson. Well done. Let's have a look. So I think, and also this round, it's the first round. I don't know if everyone's knew what we were doing with it. There was a few kinks to iron out. So what I might do is like way down the line, I might redo vintage silver once people are a bit more up to terms with it. So well done to you there, Benson. Right, let's have a look. So in Group A, let's have a look. Group A is currently, have I ended all the polls? No. I think I've ended 2 of them. Oh no, one of them's, I didn't have to restart this one, so this one's naturally ended. So for Group A, this is best piece. Group A was BBA, who put forward a 1996 70th year of Queen Elizabeth silver proof. Beautiful coin. Can highly recommend where Celery got it from. A very, very trusted seller. I sold that to BBA, and I regret it because it was beautiful. But when I saw it, I said to BBA, look, I'm not even going to put this on Whatnot. I think you'll love this. And, he does love it. So, that's fine. BBA, you got 18%. Well done to you there, buddy. Sandy Millington, go away. I can't see how many. Oh, yeah, I can now. Now, hold on. Sandy Millington also got 18% of the votes. I think that put you, and Baron Vamsky, you got 18%. All 3 of you were in joint second place, which shows how beautiful your pieces were. Essex Stacker had a 1998 World Cup album, so I classed that as one piece. There were different coins in it. It's one of those, it's like why I keep my pre-decimal in. a collector's album. It looked fantastic. So well done to 𝗂𝘗𝘂, thanks for taking part. Magsy put forward a beautiful flag silver proof from 1996. It had the England flag on it and like a castle and like 3 different flags. Beautiful coin. Really surprised it didn't get any votes there because I really did like that. I thought that was gorgeous. 𝗵𝗵𝗁, we said 18%. Smithy, you got 9%. Well done to you there, mate. That was for the 1982 Scottish £1 coin. 𝗵𝗁 put forward the 1973 Halloween bar, which I thought was fantastic. Very topical as well. And CY Sterling put forward a 1999 Britannia. Bear with. There we go. And if you haven't seen it, sorry, Self, I'm just going to get rid of you for a sec. If you haven't seen it, that's for 1999 Britannia right there, and it is a particularly beautiful. It's my favourite design of all the Britannias. It's the same design as the first year, the 1997, but I don't think we did it for 98 either. I think it was just 97, 99 we used this design, if I'm not mistaken, which I could well be. There you got the IRB, Ian went broadly. Gorgeous card. So well done to you there, 𝗪𝗂𝘂. You got 6% of the votes. I had it to hand, so I thought I'd grab it and show it. Right, so this next one, let's have a look. Looks, it's shiny silver. 1997 Britannia. So yeah, fairs. I get that. Let's end this one then, guys. Make it official. Make it all official. Right. So that is the ice. We've got shiny silver with 1997 Britannia, and we've got. Oh, there we go. And we've got. Let's have a look who won it. You can see who I voted for there. Who was it? Oh no, no you can't. It just shows who won. 𝗪𝗂𝘂 and was it shiny? It was shiny, wasn't it? There we go. Benson, 𝗪𝗂𝘂 and shiny. Because I want everyone to see it because we're going to be doing another poll in YouTube to decide the winner of those 2 people. So let's have a look. Where's shinies? Oh, Scottish Bullying. The one I forgot. I had to redo it because I forgot Scottish Bullying. You were the first one to put them up. I felt terrible. I felt so bad. Why can't I see any? Okay, here we are. 𝗵𝗵𝗁's bar. Great bar, Baron. Unlucky on that one. And unlucky to anyone who went and didn't win. You were all winners. We were all beautiful pieces. My personal favourite didn't win. My personal favourite was the 2-in-1 coin. I thought that was fantastic. That's the album I was talking about. This is a flag coin. I thought that's gorgeous. I thought that was a beautiful coin. Yeah, this is one I was talking about. The look at that coin and check it out. How cool is that?
That is really nice.
That's $1, $1 Australian, and that is a quarter. Oh,
that is amazing.
Is it not?
I didn't
oh,
see
it's
that.
quarter ounce. Oh yeah, it is a quarter, 25 cents. I love that. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, well done. I just wanted to show that. That was my favourite. Didn't win, but that was my favourite. And we're all different, aren't we? Right, what we were looking for. Shiny and 𝗪𝗂𝘂 one, isn't it? I feel like we've gone past 𝗪𝗂𝘂. Shiny, here we go. So, with shiny, it's for proofs. It's basically what I showed you, but he's got the proof set, look.
It's 1997.
So it's basically same design as this one, which you just saw the design of.
I won't be taking it out of the case because I tried that earlier.
And ignore that coin, and that coin. Those 3 coins don't exist. It's only this one. It's one piece, guys. It's not the whole set. It's just that 1 ounce. So you got the 1997, same design but improved finish. And then go over to 𝗪𝗂𝘂𝘂 is here. There we go, 𝗪𝗂𝘂𝘂. And I'm going to skip through because obviously for time.
Silver bar that I
and he bought this off 365. It's one of the A-Mark vintage bars. Very nice piece.
Bar from America.
Very nice piece.
Really
I would love one of those as well.
You see on the front.
Yeah, I mean that's a difficult choice right there, isn't it? It's a difficult choice. Let me put a poll in. We'll decide the winner for the first round, guys. Here we go. Start, not a Q&A. Go away Q&A. Start a poll. Who had the best piece? Question mark. Where am I? Oh, come here, you. Messing about. There you go. Right. Shiny and 𝗬𝗪𝗔. Shiny, and that was the 1997 Britannia proof. Great piece, mate. Great piece. But then again, okay, likewise to 𝗬𝗪𝗔 for the A mark bar. Right, and guys, you've just seen them. We need you guys to decide the winner. The poll is live. Who had the best piece, shiny, or 𝗬𝗪𝗔? We'll leave that going for a little bit. Give people time. But good luck to both shiny and 𝗬𝗪𝗔. Good luck, guys. You don't win anything other than bragging rights. But we all want bragging rights, don't we? Who doesn't want the bragging rights? You know what I mean? So good luck to you both on that. Whilst we wait for that to go through, my good friend 𝗪𝗺, I'm going to come back to you because I feel like I've been ignoring you. But before we do that, very quickly, I do apologise. We're going to go over to Stacker Social just so I can show that nerd provided earlier. That's the nerd werewolf, the yellow mankini werewolf. Oh, look at that from BB-8. Oh, BB-8, look at that. He's got his Stacker Social 1 ounce bar right there. Love it, mate. Love it. Right, here we go. Back to the studio and back to 𝗪𝗺. There we go. Right, mate, we've got 45 minutes left. That's all we've got left.
It's gone quick.
It has, and there's been quite a bit to do tonight, unfortunately, as well. So I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'd love to have had a more involved chat with you. I really enjoyed the chat earlier about the spot prices, etc. But going back to a bit more of I know it's good that you've been on once before at least, because if people want to know a bit more about you and you know your channel, etc., go back and watch the last one what 𝗪𝗺 was on. I do highly recommend that. But going back to 𝗪𝗺, what's your plan? What do you, where are you at in your head? What are your thoughts right now?
I'm gonna still buy as much as I can afford each month.
Yeah.
Obviously won't be able to get as much weight. With my crown.
You still get the same value though. That's important to remember. You know what? 100 quid a week, whatever you were spending before, is still 100 quid a week. You're not losing financial values worth.
No, that's true. I do think with my crown a week challenge that I can't afford the 925 at the moment with the premiums and things. So I've been sort of picking up a lot of the 50% crowns, just so at least I feel like I've hit my target. So I'm still getting a crown a week, and then maybe 4 to 8 ounces a month compared to 10 or 12, just because of the price. But yeah, I'm definitely going to keep adding to it. I don't feel like I'm in a position yet to say, okay, I can look at a different metal now. I want to get at least a couple of 100 ounces before I, at least change my portfolio up a bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. So basically, you're building up your base stack.
Yeah.
And we were all there. I was there. I was there a few years ago building up my base stack. I was more bothered about getting a good number of ounces in the stack. Now I got to a stage where I was happy with my base stack. Everyone's different on that one, and it's to everyone's budget. But I got to where I was happy, and then at that point, that's when I was able, and I felt more free to maybe spend a little bit more per item and start getting more premium bits and more bits that are more collectible pieces, if you know what I mean.
I think my problem recently is the last few months is I've gone too heavy on the premium and not so much on weight. Just I see something, I'm like, that's cool, I need to do a video on that, and then you're like, it's only 2 ounces, and I could have got 5 or 6 ounces.
Oh mate, the last 1 ounce piece I bought was 170 quid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it is one of the Royal Flush pant bars. So, you know.
Oh, okay. No, nice. This is like one of the last things that I got, which was the.
I saw that earlier. I meant to ask you.
Yeah.
Love a bit of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Going coin question, everyone. Right? Genuine going coin question. First one to answer it gets 10 points. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and porous and yellow is he. If nautical nonsense is something you miss, then jump off a deck and flop like a fish. Come on. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Well done, KYH. I had to. Go on, let's have a look at the piece then, mate. Get your pineapple back out for us. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow, my ex would have gone mental for that. Well done, everyone. KYH got it first from what I saw, but well done to everyone who put the right. Oh, did I?
It just looks nice. I think the display case is what I really like.
Yeah, it does. It sets it off, doesn't it? I used to have a like a pint pot like that. It was from a cocktail bar, and it was just a pineapple and had a hole in it for your little plastic and all, of course, but it looked pretty much like SpongeBob's home. I used to walk around with it like, yes, I'm all good. I'm all good here. I'm just drinking out of pineapple, mate. Have you got? I forgot to. I've been so busy. I forgot to ask you to prepare any questions. But can you think of one on the fly?
I was wondering. This is quite a difficult question, and I was. Is that okay?
Hold on, mate. Do you know what BBA is referring to there? He says, "Don't turn it upside down." Does anyone know what BBA is referring to there? I know what he's referring to.
I don't know.
Do you know? It's the sign of a swinger. It's a sign. So you have a pineapple upside down. It says you're open to swinging.
Please subscribe to my OnlyFans. There we go.
Only grams? Come on. BBA's OnlyFans by the looks of it. What's this? Growing points for my first purchase. Go on, Nessie. Go on. Because you've been kind to me. You've not been ripping on me all night tonight. I'll give 10 growing points for this. Let's have a look. Stack of social. Just going to show this for Nessie, mate. First purchase offer 365 days of silver. Check it out. Let's. No, we don't want to visit the site. Oh, production value. Here, Nessie. Loving it. Thought it was just going to be a clip. Got soothing background music and everything. She's showing a calibre here. Nessie's got some fantastic videos over on TikTok, guys. She really has. Oh, the suspense, Nessie. This is. Oh, God. It's Cardiff Gold's address. It's fine. It's a business address. Yay! Stack of social bar. Stack of social bar, guys. That's what we love it. We love seeing it. I've got a video on upside down pineapple. Love it, Nessie. I love it. Oh, fantastic work, Nessie. I'm loving that. Go on, man. Yeah, I'm in a good mood tonight. Nessie gets 10. Sorry, you said you had a very difficult question, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I think you would know the answer to it straight away, but are you happy for me to do a difficult one? It's not stacking related.
Get it. I love throwing down the hard questions every now and again.
Okay, so what year did Richard the Lionheart become King of England?
I wouldn't confidently answer this, but I would answer it, and I'd be semi-confident.
What would your guess be?
I can't tell you.
Oh.
I'm going to double check.
I think I brought it up in a video, one of my earlier videos, so that's why
You have recently, yeah. Yes, yeah.
Were you right?
We've had it. We've got the answer. I'm just going to find who's the right one. Raccoon. He's the first one I can see with 1189.
Yeah. Well done.
Do you concur on the date there?
Yep.
Yep. Well done, Raccoon. Yeah, I should have trusted myself on that one. Should have trusted myself. But well done, Raccoon. 11 something bit of BBA. Oh, well done for knowing that much at least. You know what I mean? You've narrowed it down. Now I need the journal to put it in for. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Keep track of it, guys. Keep track. It's very, really important. Right. One that's not so difficult. If you've followed my channel for more than 2 minutes, you probably are going to know the answer to this. But what was the first commemorative coin ever issued by the Royal Mint? What was the first commemorative coin ever issued by the Royal Mint, guys? Come on. I know you know this one. You've got to know this one. 1972. No, go on. BB, I was waiting for you. Oh, you were I don't know if it was a typo, but you were 1 year off, Ian. 1936. Ian said 1936, but I'm accepting Rocking Horse Crown, and on my screen, the BBA just pipped you to the post there, mate. So that was BBA. Benson needs to get 10 as well, doesn't he? BBA, you should be on there because you got 10 earlier. You are. Here we go. Benson needs to get 10 because Benson won the collections round. And well done to Benson. He did have a fantastic. Benson has got a fantastic collection. I will say that. Fantastic collection that man has got. But well done to everyone who says Rocking Horse Crown. You did very well there. It was, however, BBA who got it first. I would have taken 1935, Rocking Horse, either one of them. And there is one in the flesh right there. I think they missed a trick. I personally think it should have been called the Carousel Crown. What are your thoughts, mate?
Do you know what? That would make more sense.
It does look more like a guy in a carousel, a merry-go-round, than it does a rocking horse, doesn't it? Because his sword. Yeah. I think it's because his sword's vertically up, and it looks like the pole coming down into the horse. But I always think we missed a trick there. Right, Greg, get out of here, Jack Stats. Get out of here. But okay, so a follow-up question, guys. Why was it minted? For what did it commemorate? The 1935 a Rocking Horse Crown. What did it commemorate, guys? Let me know in the chat, and you'll get your sent at 10 groiny coiny. Oh, this is where it gets suspenseful. Come on, you gotta know this. What was it issued for? Come on, guys. You all knew it was Rocking Horse Crown. There you go. Visual aid. King George V's Silver Jubilee. Raccoon has got it. Perfect. Oh, Ian, you were bang on the nail, but just a little bit behind Raccoon. But well done, guys. Well done. The first fun fair. First fun fair? Goose Fair's been around longer than that, mate, hasn't it? You know what I mean? Goose Fair, by the way, oldest travelling fair in Europe, hosted every year down in Nottingham, the home of Robin Hood. Here's a question for you alone, Селфа-Хордиан. For you alone. Okay. Who'd win in a fight between Little John and Terminator?
Oh, Terminator. Hands down.
Yeah, let's be honest. Caravan, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, Caravan. But, no. Follow-up question. Who'd win in a fight between Terminator and that guy?
And which guy? Oh, Yoda.
You can say Yoda.
Nah.
Come on. There's one
Terminator
one
definitely
clear
wins
answer.
that.
What do you say?
Terminator definitely wins that.
Terminator?
Oh, not with his arm popping off.
Yeah, exactly. Yoda force crushes Terminator over in less than a second, mate. Have you seen that guy fight? He's like a pinball. He's like a bloody pinball in a pinball machine. Ding, 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 ding. Telling you, go watch Attack at Clones. Terminator. Get out of here with Terminator. Won't stand a chance.
That's why there's more than one. I got, gosh.
Oh, thank you, mate. It's, a boy named Ben. Oh, fellow Ben. Said just subscribe to you after seeing your Sigma Investors review. Thank you, mate. These live streams are a little bit more informal than the videos. I'll be honest with you guys. We have a bit more of a laugh on the live streams than the videos. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that, buddy. Maid Marian is harder than the both of them. The one, Nessie, I'll give you this. Can everyone remember the TV series from the 90s? Maid Marian and Her Merry Men. That made Marion. She were boss. She'd take anyone out. I'd give you that one. It was like they flipped it. They made Robin Hood really incompetent. He was like a bumbling buffoon, and the real brains behind the operation was made Marion. It was a fantastic. No, thank you, Ben. I appreciate that, mate. Yep, says Nessie. She knows it. That was so funny. It was. Aren't they meant to be bringing that back or something? No, they're doing a new Robin Hood series, aren't they? That's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, that was a great show. It really was. Right, okay, we'll do one more groin coin question, guys, and then we'll move on so I can have a bit more of a chat with 𝗪𝗺 before we have to end at 9. Jamie, you're a legend, mate. You're a legend. Sorry, I've got another unboxing to do, which has come over from my good friend Jamie Frost over in Japan. Meant to do it last week. I had so much going on last week, completely forgot, and promised I was going to do it tonight. And I would have forgot. If you didn't remind me, mate, I'd have forgot there. Sarah Connor versus May Marion. That's a good one, that, isn't it? My money's on Connor. Sarah Connor all day long. But I've got you beat, mate. Sarah Connor versus Ellen Ripley. And my money is on Ellen Ripley every day of the week. I think a Queen Alien would rip a Terminator apart. And even if a Terminator hit her, it's got bleed on it and it melts it away with acid. So I think out of all of the Hollywood or TV, boss bitches, shall we say, sorry for the swear, my money's on Ellen Ripley. Ripley easily. Ripley for sure, yeah. Oh yeah, Ripley has it. Yeah, Ripley for sure. It's what we like to see, guys. That's what we like to see. Right then. 𝗪𝗺, I'm just going to have to turn your feed off for a second, mate, if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries.
Cheers, buddy, so we can do this. So, to be won during a duck race. Right, well, you will find out what that is shortly, won't you guys? Not just yet. You're not going to find out what that is yet, because that's going to be worn during the duck race. I'm going to do that for you, Jamie. Love it. Absolutely love it. I can see a note just here. There's a few bits here now. There's a couple, not all for me. There's a couple of bits out for sale. One of them may have already been sold. I'm just waiting for confirmation on that. If it's not, it'll be available in Stackle Social, guys. So let's have a look. We've got, hi mate, I hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you, Jamie. I hope you get better well soon, mate. I know you're recovering from an operation, and I wish you a very, very speedy recovery, my friend. I leave this in your capable hands, plus a few things for you, says Jamie. Fantastic. What he means is this predominantly, which is sent across for me to help. Oh no, that's something else. But what this is something for me. And Jamie has taken up. I assume this is for me. Yeah, okay. So I assume this is for me. Because what Jamie's done is he's taken up. I'm sure you've seen this in Stackers Social. He's been sharing loads of stuff. Lara Croft beat them for. My money's still on Ellen Ripley. Lara Croft is a great call, but I reckon Ellen Ripley will take her on. But what Jamie's got into recently is coin cutting. A bit like the coin cutter who does puzzles, but Jamie's done it a little bit differently. And right here, we have a, I'm guessing Japanese coin. And it's got a little hole to be a pendant at the top. And he's done that, look. Turned it into a beautiful little cutout there. And I think that's absolutely fantastic, that is, Jamie. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to treasure that. I really, really am. Thank you so much for that. I'll need to get it in a flip, or else I'll lose part of it. We'll move on. So that's something for selling for sure. Okay. So that's for sale. That much I do know. I've got another one of Jamie's cards here. Now, I've already got one of Jamie's cards. I've kept all the stickers that were on my backdrop. I painstakingly peeled off, and I've made a little collage book with everyone's stickers in. So I've got all your stickers, guys. Don't worry about that. But because I've already got one of Jamie's, we'll pop that into tonight's Duck Race bundle. He sent me a fantastic little puzzle here. I'm going to love this, Jamie. I'm going to make this. Not only am I going to make this, when I've got time, I'm going to make it, and I'm also going to paint it like I used to paint miniature models, because I'd really need to get back into that. So thank you so much for that. As you can see right there, it's a little building. And a few of you would have seen some of the miniature models I've made in the past. Personally, myself, it was a hobby I used to have. And then we've got a little pamphlet here about foreign coins. And It's fun to look at, but I can't read it. It's all in Japanese by the looks of things. I actually recognise a few of the coins. So I've sold a few of them. Old South African Republic coins, haven't I? The original Paul Kruger coins. I've seen quite a few of them go under my auctions. And guys, honestly, guys, yeah, I'm doing some proper steals on a Monday. You know, we had loads of things going under Spotnet last week, and I'm sure it's going to be the same this week. Do come out. It's predominantly older silver. There is a few bits of bullion, but it's predominantly older silver. But with some great silver for the weight stackers. I sell beautiful pieces, and I start them far too cheap. And just so you all know as well, if you are a fan of numismatics, there's bits and bobs as well. They do an auction on every Sunday at 6 p.m. Great guys. They are fantastic guys. I get on with them really well. So do check that out if you're into that kind of thing. But don't spend all of your money on a Sunday night. Save a little bit till Monday. We've got a little sake cup here with a one. It's got a 1 yen in it. It's got a little 1 yen in it. And Jamie sent me so many of these. And please don't think this is me being ungrateful, Jamie, because I do love them all. But you've sent me quite a few, and I've got my little treasure chest full of them. So if that's okay with you, I'll pop the 1 yen into, unless this is like some kind of. Oh, Wild Nemo's appeared. Nemo, we need to have a chat soon, mate, and start getting things booked for in a couple of weeks. So unless there's some kind of cultural significance about the 1 yen being in the sake mug, I'll give that away. But the sake mug, I will absolutely be keeping. That is so cool, Jamie. Thank you so much. It looks like it's got some age to it as well. The porcelain's all cracked. You can see. There you go. You can see. It's got a little crack there, which I'm not. Oh, bullion collector! What a guy! What a guy! Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Put a like on that. And I'm not complaining. I like that it's aged. I like that. It's got character, and I much prefer that. And so I would say that's not me. That's a positive. That is, it's aged, and you can see all the aging to it. I love that. I love a bit of Japanese pottery right there. So them two are definitely sellers. So we'll do this. That's got a little note for it. I assume everything without a note is the bits that he said. A few bits he sent for me. In fact, because I'm going to keep that 1 yen, but I'll put a different 1 yen out of what I've already got, because that's coming back. I'll keep them together. Oh, this is awesome, Jamie. Oh, look at this. I think I know what this is straight away. It looks like a little stand, a little tiered stand. I would definitely get some use for this. Oh, it is, look at that. There we go. Little tiered stand for the backdrop. That'll look pretty good on top of my chest. By the way, Nerd, that's the 3D printed wood chest you sent across for me. That's what that part of the backdrop is. But I will certainly be using that in my backdrop, Jamie. That's fantastic. You've got to make sure you get it the right way around or it won't stand up. Thank you so much, my friend. Now, there's one more here with a little note on it. We've got some duck races here. These are all Mon Ken Ye Chuho iron coins. That means they're old, guys. That means they're old. Please give out for future duck races from Jay. Thank you, Jay. Jamie, you're a good guy. So you're going to get an old samurai coin, guys. These are super cool. Super cool. This is a literal samurai coin, guys. These were being produced when the samurai warriors were walking around Japan. And I just think that's so cool. These are the iron ones. Got some real good age to it. So he's sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll be in the next 5 duck races. We'll put one just there for now, because I've put the duck race bundle to the side. So Jamie, that is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for the gifts, mate. I really do appreciate them. Especially the little puzzle you've sent across. The little coin puzzle, not the. I mean, I love the little house. I'm into my miniature models, but I especially love, because I know you've done that yourself, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for that. I'll put that to one side so I don't lose it. And then what we've got here is. Oh, Lisa, thank you very much. You take care. We'll probably be going for another 20 minutes or so, but thank you for joining us tonight, and you have a fantastic weekend. I really do appreciate it. What we've got here, guys, is a 2022 2-ounce Year of a Tiger. 2-ounce 999 AG. Elizabeth II You've got the Jodie Clark depiction of Elizabeth II right there. And you've got Tiger 2022 right there. So this is for sale, guys. This is going to be for sale. I'm going to be auctioning that. Probably do that through Stackers Social rather than whatnot on this one for Jamie. So keep an eye out in Stackers Social over the next couple of days for that to be appearing in the marketplace, because that will be up for auction. And then, as I say, I think I have got a buyer on this already, guys. I need to double check that. But if not, there's a beautiful 1918, I think that says. Could be 18 or 13, both years of George. In fact, I've got my loop. Where's my loop? I had my loop. Oh, it's here. It's here. What we've got here is a 1913 George V gold half sovereign right there. But is it what it's supposed to be? There's only one way to find out, guys, and that is to grab the fantastic, trusty Sigma PMV right there. We're going to metals. We want to go to 91.7. That's a 22 carat, which is what sovereigns are. Pop my sovereign under the little thing there. And we've got, here we go, in the green. Look at that, guys. Fantastic, exactly what it's supposed to be. So I need to just double check on that. But likewise, unless I get confirmation in the next couple of days, that will be up for grabs in Stackers Social as well, guys. So a couple of very exciting pieces right there. Keep your eye out, especially for that one, because that one definitely is going to go. I'm going to say it'll definitely go for auction in Stackers Social. So yeah, Jamie, what a guy! More than happy to help you with a couple of pieces there. So yeah, thank you so much for the gifts as well. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, my friend. The movies, The Magnificent Seven and Bug's Life were based on the movie The Seven. I did not know about Bug's Life. I'll be honest with you, but The Magnificent Seven 100% is based on the Seven Samurai. It's the Western. What we see as Western films, they were more influenced by Japan than America, because in Japan you had the duels, but they had the quick draw duels where and we drew the sword and it was over like that, you know. Done dusted. Oh, Jamie, I wasn't sure if you were still here, Jamie, because I know you're recovering. So I'm glad you got to catch that, and thank you, honestly, mate. Thank you so much. That was incredibly generous of you, and I'll get those two sorted. I'm at the coin fair tomorrow, so I'm probably looking to get things listed tomorrow afternoon, being the 365 book in the Whatnot shop and the 2-ounce Tiger in Stackers Social. Beautiful piece, guys. Truly beautiful piece. It really is. Look at that. Pristine condition. You've got mirrored finish on the Tigers with a frosted finish on the background, and that is gorgeous. It really is. So tempted to just bite myself, but no, that's going to auction. And one of you lucky guys are going to get that. A bit of monkey magic with Pigsy. Monkey magic. Any clues for next showdown category? Well, you poured silver, mate. We said it earlier. There will be an announcement in Stackers Social. That I'll either do tonight or tomorrow morning before I go to the show. But the next round is going to be poured silver. It can't be minted. It has to be poured. So yeah, I know there's some fantastic poured pieces out there, and I'm super excited to see what everyone's going to be putting forward. I've got a few poured pieces. I'll dig mine out and I'll put them in. I've got some fantastic poured pieces by members of the community that have been poured by members of the community, and also
there's going to be a lot of 𝗫𝗶𝗃 ones shown, I reckon.
Yeah. I've got other poured pieces. Liquid Metals is great. Crown Cast is great. I've even got some fantastic pieces from 𝗬𝗠𝗠𝗠. She sent me one of her pours as well, which is absolutely brilliant. But yeah, majority wise, it's when it comes to poured stuff. Here he is, the cheeky little devil. Oh, Silverpunk, you better come down to Cannock Chase, even if it's just for an hour, mate. It's on your doorstep. Come on and watch me, Caravan and Nemo wet ourselves in the middle of a spooky woods. That's the entertainment value for you guys. That's what it's all about. I'm listening in. Oh, glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. His collection blows my mind. Yeah, congratulations, 365 already. I mean, it's a shame because he's recently put his vintage pieces away. But I was expecting a strong video from Free. I mean, he put some two beautiful pieces out, but he could have done a much stronger video for vintage pieces because he's got some beautiful, beautiful vintage bars. But when it comes to pure silver, he's got an incredible collection. You're after Caravan. You're after him. Oh, let's get him. We should ban punk pieces. No. I couldn't do that. Punk pieces are fantastic. I don't have a pod yet, but my first will be a silver punk one. I love his well. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. I can't fault you there, Queen Nessie. Right, let's do another groin coin question. Guys, you've not got long left to sell for. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to chat more tonight, but now is your chance. If you've got any questions for Selfa, put them in the chat now, and we will look to answer them as best we can. While you think of your questions, I will think of mine. In what year was the first ever silver crown issued? In what year was the first ever silver crown issued? It's a regular question. Silver punk work is next level. It is. I love it. Grungy. It's grungy. It's a little bit rocky and very, very punk. The name punk is very apt. It really is. Not 1716, not 1935, not 1965. The first ever one. Not 1882. Do the paws have to be silver? No.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I was going to say, Raccoon again. I never said modernised. I never said standardised. I said the first ever. So 1551 is the right, correct answer. Thank you very much. But if I was to say standardised, what was the first ever year of the standardised crown? So what year was the crown standardised, basically? The modern crown. What year was the first ever modern crown issued? Hey, old Blazing Bullets, great to see you. He says, evening in the chat. So for another 10 points, guys. This is for another 10 points. Raccoon's up to 30 already. He's smashing it. What's, Baron, what you been playing at, mate? Come on, Baron. 1818 is correct. 17 was the sovereign, and 16, I do believe, was the shilling. So good guesses by 1816, 1817, because I am pretty sure 1816 was the year they did the shilling. 1817 was definitely the year they did the sovereign, but it wasn't until 1818 that they did the crown. So I think that was who was that? It was CY Sterling. CY Sterling. Well done to you, CY. Another 10 for CY tonight. Fantastic.
Yeah, I wish I had an 1818, but I've only got the 1820. But I would love to get an 1818.
I've got a full set of the. Let me show people. Oh, sorry, I've just cut you off, mate. I've got right here. Let's have a look. That's the 1818 right there. Beautiful coins. What I love about them is you've got the gartered George and the Dragon.
Yes, nice.
It's beautiful, and doesn't it just set it off, that garter? Doesn't it make it look so much better than the later years without the garter? I just think it really does set it off. So you've got the 1818, the 1819 right here. Vertical flip, and then you've got the 1820 right here. They're not the cheapest. They're not the cheapest to get hold of, guys, because of the age on them, etc. But at least it's a very short run. There's only three George the third crowns, and then it went on to George IV, and then we had a few years of William IV before we got good old Queen Vicky, as I like to call her. Right, let me bring you back before I forget, because I'm terrible at that. Right, which way around did I have these? I think he goes there, and then no, that's not right. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh. George IV, he stays at George V that way round, and then he can go Benedetto Castrucci round. There we go. Yeah, fantastic. Nice piece, mate. Nice piece. Chuckle says, 1662 was the first milled crown. That's not what I asked, though. It's not what I asked, but good knowledge. Good knowledge, my friend. Selfa, what's your favourite piece in your collection? Great question, Shiny.
My 1668 crown. Just because of the year of it, and
yeah, it's a beautiful piece, mate, for sure. It is a beautiful piece. I can fully understand that being your favourite.
I wouldn't be able to afford to get another one anytime soon.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a premium to it, that has. Slow tonight, some of those. Yeah. Well, you're still favourite, Baron. You are still favourite by a long shot. So it might be next week. You cost me another ounce of silver. Which take your time, buddy. Take your time. I'm happy enough with that. Let's have a look. I got paid with a lovely 1818 for a few 3D printed bits. Ooh, well done, Mr. Attenbury. Well done there. In fact, was I not there when you completed that transaction? Was that not when your grandchild chastised me, Mr. UK, Mr. Nerd UK? Oh, cutest thing I've ever seen. Honestly, Selfer, right? As a nerd comes to Yorkshire Coin Fair quite a bit to meet up wheels end at month, and this time he brings his son quite a bit, but this time he brought his grandson, cute little bugger, comes running up to me, and first thing he said is, You shouldn't sell coins because some of them could be rare. Probably told me off. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. Can next week a mod to put Raccoon on slow mode? I love it. Very, very nice piece for sure. That's lovely selfie. It really is lovely. You were boss lol. Yes, it was. Yeah, for sure. I do apologise. I do have a silver punk pot. Yay! There we go. Is it a GPS round? I'm guessing. Is it a GPS round? They're fantastic. Oh, 365. Are we doing some kind of giveaway with those this year? Just. I don't forget, buddy. Let's have a look. Any more questions for self-hoarding, guys, before we do the duck races? The last call. We've only got just over 10 minutes left of self run. I'm tired and busy, so we're going to be ending it around 9 o'clock. So yes, it is. Yeah, I knew it would be. Good old GPS rounds. You've got to love them, haven't you? Plan to, yes. Yeah, good. Keeping on your toes with that one, mate. So, guys, as I say, very last chance. Selfa, have you got anything you want to ask? You have got something you want to say, haven't you?
Yeah, I just wanted to sort of give a couple of shout-outs, if that's okay.
This is your chance, buddy.
So, there's a few people that have sent things to me recently. There's Will's Bullion Coins sent me some capsules. Brits and Softs have sent me a goodie bag, sweets, stickers, and some copper rounds. Of course, I've had the Scottish Bullion Collector send me some things through recently. Just want to say thank you to him. We got Mr. Sniper for me getting the sniper chip. And also, 𝗖𝗍𝗃 the other day, he sent a goodie bag for my little boy. So he had some sweets and a poker chip of 𝗖𝗍𝗃's, and he also wrapped him up a present that he got to open up. So yeah, he's been over the moon with it. Last two days, he's just been non-stop playing with it. So yeah, it's just the community. So yeah, everyone's so generous. So just thank you to everyone for sending stuff.
It is the best community. I've never seen a community like this. There's some fantastic people you've just named off there, and I mirror exactly what you just said. Absolutely wonderful people. So yeah, fantastic work there. Do you get down to Bristol much?
I do, yeah.
That was Jamie's question. Jamie Frost is originally from Bristol. He moved from Bristol to Australia, and from Australia. Who wants to hear my Australian accent? Nobody, TSC. Literally nobody wants to hear that. Let me move this out of the way and check something right here.
I think does he mean to go and see Bristol Rovers play? Because I think he knows that's the team I support.
Oh, guys. No, well, I think it's because he's probably picking up a bit of an accent there, mate, and he's from Bristol himself. But breaking news. I've just had a look. What I wanted to do was go and see how we were doing on the likes. Richie, Mr. Richie there. Which I'm going to do right now. 33 guys. No, it's pans. Come on, no singing tonight. But you do get a huge thank you, everyone. Unbeknownst to me, whilst I've been jibber jabbing away tonight, You fantastic people have made it so my channel has hit 1,600 subscribers. I've now got 1,601 subscriber. Thank you so very much to the few people who subscribed during the live stream tonight. I truly appreciate that. I'm so glad we've got quite an epic bundle already. I'm still going to add the shilling. I'm still going to add the quarter, and I might add a little something else to say thank you for hitting that. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. That is absolutely fantastic. It really is. Sorry, mate, I cut you off a little bit there. Did you have anything you want to ask me before we go, or anything like that?
No, I mean, well, congratulations on hitting that target. I mean, that's really good. I think
That's huge. Yeah.
a few people, I think Sandy today hit 300 subs as well.
Oh, well done, Sandy. Well done, Sandy. Fantastic work. There's some brilliant people in the Sat 160. I love it, Baron, mate. I absolutely love it. Got a load of well dones coming through. Guys, thank you so much. Honestly, it means so much to me. It really does. And 1,600 subs is no easy game. Some people make it look easy. I get that. Some people do make it look easy, but it's not. It's not. And that is a wonderful achievement. And when I hit these things during the live streams, it makes it so much better. Makes it so much better. 365 next with 15k. Yes, for sure. For sure. Come on, 365. Get you sent to 15k, mate. Thank you everybody. Thank you for well done. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to ask you before we get onto the duck race. I think we've covered quite a bit, haven't we? You know, it's been a fun chat tonight. I'm definitely gonna have to get you back on when we've not got so much going off though, so we can have more of an engaged conversation if you'd be up for that, mate.
Yeah, definitely, of course. Whenever we're both free, that'd be good.
Brilliant. We'll get you back in soon. Next week, guys, just so everybody knows, next week, what's under? It's under the duck race winners. There we go. Know yourself, audience. Vegas Stacker next week, guys. Really excited to get Vegas Stacker on. We've been trying to arrange it for ages, but it's been one of those where, you know, he couldn't make it, I couldn't make it, he couldn't make it, etc. So I'm super excited to have Vegas on next week. The week after is going to be Cobra Stacker. The week after that will be Bits and Bobs. The week after that, we've got Nemo Numismatic, and then the week after that, we've got the fantastic Mercian metal detector on as well. So some fantastic people coming up over the next few weeks. Congrats on 1,600 subs, Stack Collector, and for all you do to entertain. Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure. I love getting on here and you know, chatting with you guys every week. It genuinely is one of the highlights of the week. I mean, for me to be as tired as I normally am and me still want to and be, you know, really excited to do it just shows how much I love it. Because if there were anything else, I'd probably be like, I can't bother with that and we're to bed. But you know, I love this with you guys this week too much. But I've got another surprise for you all. Percy's awesome, isn't he? Percy is awesome. He was speaking quite highly about you when we spoke the other day, John. Actually, we were having a bit of a chat about a few things, and your name came up in a very positive way. But guys, I have one more surprise for you, right? And while I get that ready, let's get over to the ducky races. I'm doing it all old-fashioned. Why am I doing that? I paid money for a stream deck. Why don't I use it? Here we go. Right, and guys, hold on. How are we doing? How we doing? Hold on, you can't see it properly. 1 second, let me turn chroma key off because I don't need it. There we go. What do you reckon to them, guys? Look at that. James sent me. Ducky headband. Love it, Jamie. Let me go. I'll get rid of it. Go on. There's that. How's that? Oh, that's me. This is just me list of duck race winners. Last one down there, Shiny. You've got Silver Stag, he won the gold members. You've got 𝗫, he won the members. Then you've got all the people I've got booked in for guests, which I've just gone through. So there's nothing very untoward that you can't see or anything. But I haven't got the duck races loaded yet, so I have to go back over there very quickly. Where's that one? Yes, here we go. Get over to the ducky races real quick.
Please don't get a 2 shuffle.
No, I haven't. 365. I built it. It's right here. Hold on. Yeah, no 2s on the shuffles. It's right here, look. I managed to build it. It's my little ducky roller coaster. What it does is when you put batteries in, it picks them. We go on the steps, and then we go up, get to the top, and then we go wee, wee. How good's that? How good's that? I've been pondering of ways that I could maybe try and stop it sporadically, so we could use it to choose giveaway winners in some kind of capacity, like put little numbers on each duck or something. But I've been pondering on that. Anyway, duck racers, I need to sign in. Am I signed in? I think I am. Can I go to 1,000? Yeah, I'm signed in. Fantastic. Right, where's my spreadsheet? Duck race list. We've got a total of 68 people in tonight's race, but good luck to each and every single one of you. If I get that back open, we can go back over to the ducky races. Everyone get ready for no twos allowed. Get out of here with your twos. Get out of here with your twos. God, that is so close. Guys, it's 49:51. You know, this is your last chance to vote for your best piece. It's between, was it 𝗫𝗫𝗫 and 𝗫𝗫𝗫? I think it was, wasn't it? No, don't aim, Paul. Yeah, between 𝗫𝗫𝗫 and 𝗫𝗫𝗫, guys. We'll end that after the duck race. So let me get me names in here. Get rid of the stock names. There we go. Add them in. Mr. 𝗺dion, as you're the guest, you get to pick the time.
1 minute 15.
1 minute 15. I'm just trying to bobble my head. There we go. 1 minute 15. Guys, come on. You got to wait till I say go. You've got to wait till I say go. Well, give me that shuffle number. Come on. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle. Thumbnail. It's the old thumbnail now. Who got in first? Nerd. Wait till I see you next, nerd. Wait till I see you next, you bugger. Barry, I appreciate you, mate. Ian, I appreciate you. Scottish Bullying, appreciate you. 𝗷𝗶𝗃 as well. The rest of you, you know what you did. You know what you've done. There we go. 2 shuffles. 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗀, man. What have you done to me here? Right. Oh, we've got a wiggy. We've got a wiggy. We've got a Viking duck. Possibly in there somewhere. Got a Trump duck. I can see him. Loads of good ducks. Right, and Selfa, if you can give me the countdown, mate.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they are off, and straight away it's Batman Duck and Sandy Millington playing Duck 46 coming out of the ducks. We've got 𝗍stackcollectorcnb Pirate Duck there as well, and so it's Resurgent, the Medieval King Duck, and it's Batman Duck, Nerd UK, get to the back, you came up with 2, get back there, you nerd. Now it's Bisson Bargain and Magnets BBA, number 6 in the lead, but Stacking and Craven is up there as well, and so is Ciara there, and so is East and Dave. Will's Bullying's fighting for it as well as Louise Wawa as well. Killboy was here, currently in the lead with Strawberry Duck. Luke is the Bobby on the beat tonight, but can he take the win? We will find out in 40 seconds time, guys. Still Keel Warriors here. Papa H is coming up. Barry Wiggins is there as well. Gold Silver Hunter, Aquarius, Silver Coin Stackers there. Shiny Silver Fair. Oh, going for it, guys. We're not even at the 20-second mark yet. Papa H, Aquarius, and Silver Coin Stacker currently in the lead. Resurgent having another pop at it, but he didn't have the legs. He's pulling back. Silverback Bay is there now with number 56. Silverback Bay in the lead. And we're coming to the final 20 seconds of the race. This is where it gets all important, guys. This is where everyone falls to the back of the race. 15 seconds left on the time, and it's currently Papa H, Silver Spectre, Legacy again. Aquarius still in with a chance. Oh, Papa H has gone back, leaving it to Silver Spectre right now. Silver Spectre looking strong. Oh, he did for a second, but it's now Aquarius. But it looks like it's going to be Electric Boat. Electric Boat, didn't you win it last week? Oh my God, what's going on here? Electric Boat has taken another win. Another win. He didn't win last week. I think it was a week before, but Electric Bloke, mate. Congratulations. Congratulations to Electric Bloke. He's a fantastic guy, everyone. He's a fantastic guy. So, yeah, well done to you there. Let me just double check that. Electric Boat. Yeah, there you go, look. He won the week before last. So I've got your address, mate. You don't need to worry about that. I'll send it to the same address. I can only imagine it's the same one. But, 𝗍stackcollectorcnb, I have one final question to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
Shut the duck up.
Yes, as 𝗍stackcollectorcnb very correctly pointed out right there. It is time that we all say, shut the duck up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. It's been a wonderful night tonight. It really, really has. I can get rid of me out. Where's my hat gone? I can get rid of them bloody things now. Put me out back on. Go. Jamie, thank you so much, mate. I'll get them out from time to time. It's 1 minute past 9. Are you all right for a minute or two, buddy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Literally just a minute or two, because what we have to do now, of course, we have to say a massive well done. Now this, super close, guys. Super close. But, 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗍, my friend, well done to you. You and Benson have gained yourself not only bragging rights, but you've also got yourself 10 groin coin as well. How's about that? Them apples right there, mate. Let's have a look. I can't see 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗍 on, so I'm gonna add him on there like that. 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗍 10. Right then, guys. If anybody's in the Midland area tomorrow, it is the West Midlands Coin Fair. Doors open at 9:30. It's a fun get together. Barry, I hope to see you there, mate. The vanilla lattes are on me tomorrow. And Noggy, I think you said you might be coming down tomorrow. I think my good friend Kalk is going to be coming down tomorrow as well. If there's anybody else in the vicinity of the NEC, the West Midlands Coin Fair is located at the National Motorcycle Museum, which is pretty much next door to the NEC. Really easy to get to off of the motorway. A lot of fun, only a couple of quid to get in. Come down and meet us, and if you do see me there, please do not feel embarrassed to come and tap me on the shoulder and introduce yourself. I truly hate it when I find out afterwards that somebody was there and they didn't, they didn't feel comfortable coming over, because I love it, guys. I hate it when I find out I didn't get a chance to meet people and shake their hands. So please do. Hope so. If I'm feeling, Barry, I hope you do, mate. I hope you do. But don't, you come every month. Don't push yourself. If you do need to stay at home and rest up, you stay at home and rest up. I'll have a great time either way. But same as say, if you can make it, that will be fantastic. But if not, please don't, don't make you send, don't push your send or anything. So self-audience. More importantly, Terminator. Thank you for appearing tonight on the Stack Chat. It's been an absolute honour and a privilege and a pleasure as well to have you on. So I can only thank you. I love your little. I do love your little American football duck there. Absolutely fantastic he was. I saw him coming up. Is that a yen back? Do you have a yen back at the back of your set? That's a yen back.
A yen back?
It's a yen back.
From Jamie.
That's a patented Jamie Frost yen back right there. Wow.
Yeah.
Well done. I call them yen backs. I think he calls them aluminium back or something like that. But and yen back, it rolls off the tongue a little better. Yeah, I've got a few of them from Jamie. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was. It was when I was feeling quite low, and he reached out and he made it for me.
Oh, what a guy! Jamie is he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Jamie is. He really is. Jamie, you need to come back over to the UK so we can meet up and have a coffee together, etc. But what a guy, what a nice guy he really is. But mate, thank you so much for coming in, guys and gals in the chat. Thank you so much for coming along and joining us tonight. It's been incredible to have you all here with us tonight. I've had so much fun. I'm just going to put my little duckies on this slide there. But I have a feeling we may have rabbled on for long enough. So I'm going to leave you all in the usual fashion by saying, until next time, as usual, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.